Hello and welcome to Code with Anand. So in the previous lecture we have built our job object, and then we created our job tile custom LWC, child LWC. And then there we updated some HTML, and then in the JS part we created our dummy job record. So before we connect Apex and Lightning Web Component together, we need something very important, and that is data. Okay, so without the record, even perfect LWC code will show nothing. Many beginners think their LWC is broken when nothing appears on the screen, but in most of the cases, the real issue is simple: no record exists in the Salesforce. So, in this lecture, we will create sample job record. Okay, in sorter, we will open the job object, create multiple job record, and prepare realistic data for search and filtering. So, let's go to the app launcher. Okay. So we'll come here, and then once you come here, you need to click on the app launcher, and then you need to search the job tab. Okay, and if you are not seeing this one, then what you need to do, once you create the object, you need to go to the setup. Under setup, then you need to go to the quick find, and then search for tab, and under the user input interface you will see tab option here. You need to click here, and you can create the new tab. By the way, I created tab here. So once you click on new, you will need to enter the tab label, or you need to select the object and then tab style, and rest will be as it is, and you can save it. So once tab is created, then you need to come into the app launcher, and from here you can open your jobs tab. And if you see, there is no record. If I go to the all, there will be no record. So let's go ahead and create some record, at least 3 or 4. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to give the, so let's go and give the job name as a Salesforce. Let's start with Salesforce LWC developer. Okay, for now I'm just giving Salesforce LWC developer. For the company name, I'll give Tech Corp. Okay, and description for now I'm just leaving as it is. Location we can give remote, and then salary we can give, let's say 15 lakhs, and then type will be the remote. Okay, and then I'll save and new. Let's create another record. For this record, we are going to give Salesforce admin. So now if you go there, we will have 3 record. Okay, and if we want to see all the fields, you can create a new select field to display in the list value, or if you go to the all, and from there we can select fields to display, and you can select all the fields to display. Let's say company name, then description. By the way, we didn't give any description yet, so this will be empty, and then salary, and then the type. Okay, and save it. So the 3 record, you can see it's created here. Description we didn't give anything, that's why it's coming as a blank. So at least our data is ready, 3 record is ready. You don't need to have exact value. You don't need to have exact value, just make sure that you have multiple record. So in real application, data may come from integration, user input, or external system, but for the development and learning, manual data creation is completely fine. So before moving ahead, always verify one thing: make sure record are saved, fields have the value, and job names are different. Okay, this will help us to test search functionality properly. So now that we have job records in the Salesforce, we are ready to fetch this data using Apex. In the next lecture, we will create our parent component, and then we will implement the search functionality, and then we will also see how we can pass the data from parent to child record or child component, that is tile job tile LWC. And using how we can use wire adapter, wire decorator, and all. So see you in the next lecture. That's it for this lecture. See you in the next lecture.